Hey, I'm on World Entertainment, and good news for fans of Harry Potter and the Hogwarts Legacy game, because there's a new rumor suggesting that they are in fact working on a what they are calling definitive edition that's going to add new gameplay and stuff to it. Now it's a rumor, but apparently it is in development, and we're going to take a look at this. Now, God knows Warner Brother Gaming needs a win. Their last win was Hogwarts Legacy, and then of course out came Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which should probably be rebranded Suicide Squad Kill Warner Brothers Gaming, because that's exactly what it did. And now they're looking for the win again, to go back and say, hey, maybe we should work on the thing that actually worked for us and people enjoyed. And don't forget, this is the game as well that all the weirdos online went nuts over, because you can't be supporting this game, boycott this game, and that actually helped boost the sales, which is hilarious. So it's funny that they tried to get it cancelled and it helped actually have the game be more successful. But let's have a look at this anyway. So it says Warner Brothers Discovery is rumored to be developing a definitive edition of Hogwarts Legacy that will feature an additional 10 to 15 hours of content. Tom Henderson at Insider Gaming claims that this definitive edition is in development and that it will be sold as a separate DLC for those with the existing game. He also shared that the 10 to 15 hours of additional content will include a new story quest, side quests, activities, and outfits. It's unclear when this will be released, but Henderson revealed that some sources have suggested that it could be released in 2025 to bluster the Warner Brothers diminishing gaming revenue following the weak performance of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And finally, he shared that it will likely cost between $20 and $30. So you're getting it quite cheap for an extra 10 to 15 hours with new stories and stuff. You know, that's not a bad deal, I suppose. Considering when you're looking at the state of gaming nowadays and the prices that they are pushing, and you're getting these disasters. Like, hey, think about it. Look at Star Wars Outlaws under Ubisoft, that they charged upwards of $120 to $130 for early access, and the game was that broken that you basically didn't get the early access. Everything you played, you were told, oh, the game was broken. If you actually want it to work properly, you can't save anything. You have to start the game from scratch again. So everything you achieved was gone. So people are like, so you made gamers pay $130 and they end up basically having to play the game at the same time as everyone else from the start. They don't have any extra bits. Everything they worked on in the game already, they don't have, because they have to say, wow. And of course, you don't hear anything about refunds or anything with stuff like that. So to get this type of expansion for a widely well received and loved game for under $40, yeah, how could you go wrong? Now, it's interesting that they said they're working on this and not a sequel, because we have heard in the past that they are looking to do a sequel to the game as well. I wonder if this new edition is kind of the beginning process of them making the sequel game. Because why wouldn't you make the sequel game? If this one did so well, you would think, you know, it would make sense to make a sequel. Or are they possibly waiting to get the Harry Potter show underway before they move into doing the other game? I don't know why they would do that, but it could also be the fact that they mightn't actually have the funding to just go flat out right away into doing a game, a sequel game. So they might be looking at it from a point of view of, well, look, we actually need to do something to boost revenue, and then we can invest in the sequel game. So they go, okay, let's make an expansion, a DLC, 15 hours or so of additional content, new story and stuff, get the interest back in the game, rev it up again, and then announce a sequel. Makes sense if they did it that way. But for the fans of the game, and by Jesus, there was a hell of a lot of fans of this game, it looks like you're going to be getting upwards of 10 to 15 hours of new stories, new quests, new outfits and whatnot. So that's good news, especially when you see the state again of gaming. Ubisoft falling apart with Star Wars Outlaws, and we're seeing the whole debacle happening with Assassin's Creed Shadows, that thing's been delayed, and now it's been said it's getting reworked and all sorts of weird crap. You know, we see the likes of Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League absolutely just fall apart and destroy the gaming division. We're seeing staff members at gaming companies at Ubisoft, I believe, are going on strike, that there's talks of the company even shutting down. There's all sorts of crap. So when gamers finally get a bit of good news, yeah, why wouldn't you be excited? Especially when other companies, the developers and stuff, are saying, who wish gamers didn't exist. Which is like the weirdest statement ever. It's like, you work in the gaming world. Your whole job is to create games for people to play. And you wish the people who are playing your product, you know, the people who are funding your companies and giving basically your wages, you wish didn't exist. That is so strange. It's like working in the auto industry but wishing there was no such thing as drivers. It makes no sense. So it's good that fans of a particular game are actually getting good news from that game. Let's just hope it stays as good news and we don't start hearing Sweet Baby Inc. or some crap like that starts getting in there. After the state of Suicide Squad, I don't think Warner Brothers would be jumping through hoops for them idiots. Let's hope. So, with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.